So we're back out on the fields in Perthshire, and we have Peter with his XP Gold Mix. We have my XP Gold Mix, and in the distance there we have Martyn with my DFX, my White's DFX. So it's a bit of a blowy day, but this field's produced, so here's hoping it continues. Let's see what we get. So first decent signal for myself. I'm sure you can see what it is already because it popped out straight away, which is lucky because I forgot my pinpointer. And it's a coin. Looks like a big penny. Queen Victoria. Nope, it's our usual. It's George V. Let me give it a wee clean up. So there we go, 1 penny. It's in pretty good condition. George V's normally are. Got a date of 1916, the time of the Russian Revolution, right in the middle of the First World War. Another good signal. Sounds like a coin. Let's see if we're lucky. I don't have my pinpointer, as I said, I've forgotten it. Let's do a wee live dig, see if we get lucky. Take a couple out of there. In the hole or out the hole? We're out the hole, but I'm going to need to do it the old-fashioned way. We have it somewhere here. Nope, I've dropped it. There it is. We've got another coin. You beauty, what a start. Nice and green. George V again, is it? Let's give it a wee clean up and see what it's like. It is indeed another George V. It's not in the best of condition, but when you turn it at a slight angle you can see all the details there. George V, by the grace of God, King of Great Britain and Emperor of India. And it's a halfpenny this time. Just trying to stay out of the wind, which is a problem. I can't see, is that 1931 I think? I'm sure that says 1931. I didn't think he was on the throne as late as that, but maybe he was. Anyone else? 1931? Right, okay, we'll go with that. Good, 2 coins. 2 coins already. Excellent. So there we go, half an hour in. This is what we've achieved so far. A penny, a halfpenny. Martin's at the other end of the field. He's given me a shout to say he's got a coin. So let's go up and have a little look. Lots of pottery. You can see another bit just right there. All looks sort of Victorian, Georgian in age, similar to the coins. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's plenty more bits to be found, because there's lots of bits of pottery and glass all over the place. Here we go, I've caught up with Martyn. He has got a bullet, a piece of lead, a nice little Queen Victoria halfpenny, but more importantly, what he thought was a little hooky thing, which is actually a snake buckle. That's the head of the snake up here with an eye. You can just make out a little bit of scaly decoration on the side of it, and its little tail curling up. So that is a snake buckle. That could even be medieval. So his halfpenny is 1893. So there we go, well done to Martyn. Let's see what Peter's got so far. A couple of buttons. One, we can just make out the lettering. It seems to say Hislop Wallace and Ayr, A-Y-R, which is Ayrshire. Ayr in Ayrshire. Then he's got another button, looks very similar. We've got a very old button here, you can just make out part of the loop. Very thin, so I think that's quite old, 1700s maybe. And then this piece, probably something tractor related. However, this bit in the middle might be the best bit. I think that might be a shape for a dagger or a knife, for a sheath, possibly. It's the piece that would have, the main sheath would have been made of leather, and you would have the little metal point on the end to stop you stabbing yourself in the leg. Possibly, possibly. Any ideas? Let me know. Another good signal. Here we are. One signal, a bullet. A bullet that has hit something very hard. So, more proof, if it was needed, of the military range that was here back in the First, Second World War sort of time. Quite a good signal. That's it right there. See that there? Voila! And guess what it is? Thank you to a very helpful person on my page who identified these for me. Give it a wee rub. This is the bottom of a Mills hand grenade. So this must be, I don't know, 20 or 30 of these that we've had, and various other parts of shrapnel off this field. So clearly they were throwing hand grenades around for fun, and I hope to God I don't find an unexploded one day. But that's what that is, the bottom of a Mills hand grenade. So there's one that was lying right on the surface, didn't even need to dig for it. No idea what that could be. A piece of metal. So we're out the hole, and because I've forgotten my pinpointer, I need to do it the old fashioned way, which is to have a bit of a root about in the mud. It is a button, look, and it's a gold button. We've struck gold. So we've got gold on the back, and we've got lettering. Standard something. Standard. What does that say? Gilt. Fine. Oh, what does that say? Fine treble gilt standard, whatever that means. Look at the size of the loop on the back of that. Do we have any decoration on the other side? Not that I can see. Let's give it a little clean up and see what happens. So that's a shame. It says fine treble gilt standard. It's got a cracking big loop on it. Unfortunately though, the other side, if there was any decoration, is gone. I can never understand why some of these buttons seem to be in better condition on the back. You would think that, why would you have it so heavily decorated on the back? Surely it would be the same on the other side. So why, if that's the case, does the other side never seem to survive as well as the back? Answers on a postcard. A couple of finds for Martyn and for myself, just close by one another. I've got a little leather stud. You can just make out the bits of leather still attached around it, and Martyn's got this little domed button which is missing its loop. It's probably Georgian, so sometime pre-1800s. So there we go. So Martyn's giving me a shout. He's got another coin. Try and get out the wind. It's not George V. He's facing the wrong way. Who's that again? That's Albert, is it not? Or Edward? Edward the VI or something. Queen Victoria's son. 1908. Halfpenny. Let's give it a clean up. I think that was, she called him Teddy, so his name must have been Edward. Let's give it a wee clean and see. Martyn's had a quick look on Google by the power of 3G, and it's Edward. You can just make it out there, E-D-W-A-R-D. It's Edward the 7th. Edward the 7th, by the grace of God, King of Britain and the Indian Empire, or Emperor of India. It's a halfpenny, 1908. I just said to Martin, I don't think I've ever found a coin of Edward VII in all my years of looking. So there you go. I don't know why, but there you go. Another coin for Martin. So far, find of the day goes to Peter. Look at that. And a doorknob. A brass doorknob. So obviously someone's brought a piece of old furniture into the field. You remember I found some hinges and some finials that looked like they were off of a cabinet or something before. So fantastic. Well done, Pete. Find of the day. Let's do a wee live dig. See what we can turn up. Ah, I think I can see it already. There we go. Look at that. An epic find. A piece of tin foil. The bane of a metal detectorist. Not the best, to be honest, but I'm gonna dig it. Peter's found a tennis ball, so oh no, I thought I caught a glimpse of a coin or a button just about there. No, am I imagining it? No, no, there you go, look.
See you tomorrow, guys.
See you, Peter. Coin!
Coin?
I think it is a coin. Looks like it's going to be Victoria. I think it said 1898. 1892. Let's give it a wee clean up and see. There we are, Queen Victoria. Looking to the left, it's a little bit tatty. And quite a clear date, 1892. And it's a halfpenny. So brilliant. That's 3 coins for me. Worth a dig. So I found it straight away. And it's another piece of ordnance. So someone had mentioned before that this is a piece of shrapnel, possibly from a mortar, but someone has since said no, it's part of a hand grenade. I think it was the timer fuse or the spring or something like that. But again, we've had, funnily enough, as many of these as we've had the bottoms of hand grenades, so I suppose it makes sense. So, but it is another piece of a hand grenade. Thankfully, again, not an unexploded one.